over a month to wait for episode 15 of Super Dragon Ball Heroes to come out, and it finally has. Not gonna lie, I thought this might be leading towards the finale, but now I look at this episode, and I'm starting to think maybe I was kind of right for where this arc might go next. So obviously, it's been dominated by Ultra Instinct Goku, Autonomous Ultra Instinct Goku returning in this episode against the gigantic Kamioren. I know there's been a lot of debate, there's been a lot of complaints about Goku once again tapping into Ultra Instinct because it's way too much, even though Goku in Dragon Ball Super and the Tournament Power awakened Autonomous Ultra Instinct 3 times and then went into Master. Beginning of this arc, he appeared with, once again, Ultra Instinct, and it appears he had some level of control, and now he awakens not only Autonomous Ultra Instinct but also Master Ultra Instinct, which was kind of teased in the opening. However, I gotta say, I think the opening was completely wrong, despite where Goku has already maxed out by the end of this episode. So I'll get into that as well. But either way, Goku obviously has the upper hand. He dodges the first attack from Kamioren. He tries to punch. He appears right in front of Kamioren, on top of Kamioren, and delivers a heel kick right on top of the head. Universe 7 looking on, and I guess Zamasu and Hearts, they're looking on very calmly about this. But either way, Kamioren, it looks like she's outmatched, but she does get a shot in with an energy blast away. Goku couldn't dodge that, but even he didn't try to. He redirected the blast at Kamioren, but he did absolutely nothing. There's a shot where Goku did get nailed, and it looked like it did some damage, but then he just triggers Master Ultra Instinct. Now, it's hard to say if he did that at will, because if he did, that goes with my initial theory that Goku does have some level of control of triggering Master Ultra Instinct. But immediately after that, hand, and he's still dodging around, but he wasn't able to finish off Kamioren. At least not until Android 17, Piccolo, Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks, they all teamed up, which I kind of like. They didn't just stand around there. They threw key energy blast just to keep Kamioren from attacking, so Goku could nail the final blow with the Kamehameha, and that's what with Kamioren. And it appeared with the, I guess, the Universal Seed. However, I was kind of worried about this at first, because when the moment Hearts merged that Universal Seed with Kamioren, I immediately thought, oh, okay, this could be a cop-out to get rid of the Universal Seed without seeing what it could actually do. I'm glad that's not the case, because the core inside it was the real form. Kind of reminds me of Bleach, the Hogyoku, and it looks like Hearts is going to take that for itself. Like I said, it's a very simple episode, very effective, because obviously it's dominated by Ultra Instinct Goku, but either way, I'm glad that's how they didn't end the episode with Ultra Instinct. In fact, it timed out the moment Goku rid of Kamioren, so those twins are dead, they're not coming back, so some people might be happy with that. I personally like these character designs, and the fact that the Sapporians, I thought was pretty cool how they dove into the backstory, which the Super Dragon Ball Heroes, like I said before, usually doesn't do that, so that was a surprise. Like I said, I got more to read in the manga when that gets translated. But either way, that's how the episode ends, with Hearts about to claim the Universal Seed for himself. However, another theory that I had about Zamasu, he's been very suspicious throughout this entire arc. I said there's a possible chance of him betraying Hearts. He's happy for Hearts, but if you look at the way he was talking to Hearts in the beginning, he's like, oh, don't talk to me like this, mortal. Like he's like, he feels like he's above him. But he's like, oh, this is your goal, this is your dream, right, Hearts? So either he's going to go along with this, which I don't see happening, or he's going to do something to be another twist in the tail, and maybe he's going to take that Universal Seed for himself. I don't know. I hope not, because I want to see what Hearts can do with this. Goku back into base now, and everybody's pretty much maxed out at this point. And they got sent back with just a shockwave of Hearts that condensing the cubes and actually using that power for himself. So what's he going to be able to do? Is he going to acquire a new form? I hope he doesn't become a gigantic like Kamioren was. I think that's kind of like passe at this point. But either way, I thought it's an okay episode, not the best, just because it was all filled with Ultra Instinct. I think episode 13 by far is the best episode Super Dragon Ball Heroes has ever done. So like I said, it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. And if anything, this proves like you should not take the openings with a grain of salt. Like the opening for Universe Mission 10 that we got when it comes like Master Ultra Instinct versus Goku versus Hearts. Now, what I'm hoping does not happen is Goku triggering the Ultra Instinct again. We should not be seeing that again this arc until everything's wrapped up. What I hope this happens now, because right now everybody's kind of maxed out. Vegeta could play a role. I hope that's what happens, and it could only lead to two things, because I don't see them standing up to Hearts in this state. Goku and Vegeta, they actually do fusion because they don't have Pataras, so they can't spam that. So they have a fusion technique, and we get Gogeta in this arc, and they actually introduce Super Dragon Ball Super Broly, possibly, and then we get the returns of Universe 6 and Universe 11, like I've mentioned previously, like Jiren or Hit showing up because they got done dirty in this arc. So I have a Jiren and a Pride Trooper show up to help out Universe 6 come along, and we actually get Caulifla and Kale fused, because that was actually in the promotional trailer before we even got this arc. So I don't watch the openings anymore, all these episodes, I kind of skip ahead because I don't want to, because they changed the visual, so I don't want it to be spoiled. So I'm going with this. I kind of hope it brings in new other characters besides Goku, Trigger Master Ultrix. I think that would be horrible at this point. I do agree, maybe it's too much, but I think you kind of remember this also happened in Dragon Ball Super. So, and plus this is a promotion anime, so of course they're going to spam Ultra Instinct just to get your attention to the card game in Japan. What I'm really hoping this leads to, I don't know what happens after this arc. I really don't know. Is it easier to say, oh, it's going to continue on? We really don't know, especially the fate of Dragon Ball Super. We still don't know about that in the anime. So either way, it was an okay episode. Ultra Instinct obviously reigns supreme only for a short time, so I kind of hope that wouldn't be the case if Goku's going to go up against Hearts. Because what I don't want to happen again, I don't want him to trigger back into Ultra Instinct after all this. So, like I said, it'd be way too much. And I hope this gives the chance for other characters to shine. Maybe Vegeta, because if you do not see the opening or the trailer, spoiler alert, there is a shot of Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue Evolution on Earth, which we haven't seen yet. So maybe he's going to do something to buy some time. Or, like I said, maybe there's a possibility of a fusion. I think that would be the right way to go. Unless they decide to bring in the fighters from Universe 11 or Universe 6. I'm fine with that as well, but I guess we're going to get to see what Hearts can do, depending on how long we have to wait for the next episode. Episode 16 is on the way, apparently. So maybe some Mars is going to play a role in that. But either way, thoughts are okay episode. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. That's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Subscribe to channel for Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Catch you guys later. Thanks, guys. Bye.